The morning started with me picking remnants of peel out of my teeth. Also, happy late birthday to you, Mikhail Suvorov, creator of this game. Am I really that easy to deceive? However, people deserve a chance, right? How could I know? How could I have known she was like that? It's only one shame on you. It's only twice shame on me. I shouldn't put anything unfamiliar in my mouth anymore. Like, what did I even eat? Is it poisonous? Carefully brushed my teeth again and went out to the square. I remember that I wanted to triumphantly approach Shiro and tell him about my pleasant experience from yesterday. The situation with the berries has killed my enthusiasm, to be honest. The scale of pleasant experience is embarrassingly small. I need something truly worthwhile. I feel like he'll think I'm completely lost if I tell him I just had a successful drawing session with someone. That's the best thing to me all day. He'll definitely think I'm a total loser. I don't want to show weakness in front of him. Before the classes began, I started thinking, why did I perceive our work with Shiro as a duel at all? I didn't like the answers, so I decided to set aside to focus on getting that pleasant experience. Because the day started out promising, I completely copied the math test, deliberately making a couple mistakes in credibility. I've played this game before. First in class, I drew sneakily. Afterwards, I went to the art class to draw with my Oh, and what's this picture? Oh, she's here too. Okay, the day might not be pleasant, but it can still be interesting. Focused. Cinnabon, this is already the 5th forest today. Oh, hello, babe. Babe. Bye, pal. Yui, we've met. Do you draw too? Yes. Oh, great, then please tell me, what is depicted in this picture? Yui took the canvas off the easel and turned it upside down. We exchanged a blank as a greeting. Forest. Focused. I'm asking what the author wanted to tell. I looked at the author looked at you looked at me. The author remained silent. Yui turned the canvas towards herself, smearing her paint of messing on its edges. Powerful. She carries the canvas on the table, staying here sure. She slightly wiped her hands on it, and simply licked the remaining paint off her hands. Oily. By the way, what are you drawing? Really displeased, Quill got up the table and put her canvas back in its place. Maybe next time? Unfortunately, you've already pulled out your sketchbook. What? He abruptly snatched the sketchbook from the table and dashed away, snickering nastily. She opened it and her playful expression changed from surprise to satisfied smile. Now that's something. Okay, curiosity quickly overcame my indignation. Hey, Cinnabon, look over here. Yui handed my sketchbook and pointed. Ouch. What ew? I don't like it. I just trust the light. Cinnabon, have mercy. But in reality, it's all clear. Dead animals, unnatural colors, it's painfully obvious. The author has gone through some serious trauma and has projected his pain onto his drawing. Yeah, it's an artistic expression of emotions. And this is even worse. Am I so easy to produce? I really won't draw ever again. So don't worry, Cinnabon. It's not us. It's him depicted here. Look alike. Now, we only need to figure out what the pain is. Good day to you, freaks. I'll I'll never get used to this racket. Kitty, hello, hello. I want to leave you a message. Know I get settled down your first night. The girls exchanged some unfriendly smiles. I noticed Kyoko looking at you with his neck and arms. They had some bruises and abrasions. It would make sense to start with you and get rid of you sooner. But I think I'll start with Koi. You don't have anything. I feel like I'm gonna piss myself in a few minutes. Wonderful. Koi closed her eyes, wiped the smirk off her face and softened hers as much as possible. This ability to mimic a pleasant person actually makes her even scarier than if you were always yelling and banging outdoors. Koya feels it too. The poor girl curled up almost into a ball, covering her face with her hands. While Kimiko leaned over her, hissing something about her work. Firstly, about the piss, it was true. Secondly, we need to save the cinema. What do you mean? You would kick the nearest easel top of the dome and bring down another one with it. Cancel's fell inside down. Oops, tripped. Okay, Tojo, I'll kill you. First, just to make it fair, you'll show me what you scribbled there at night. The triumphant look, you pulls out from under her skirt belt some crumpled papers. Be my guest. Kimiko stood next to her and took a stack of papers and began to examine it. Yui watched with undisguised delight. She clearly enjoyed it when her work received attention. With the paintings on the floor, everyone ignored them, me included. All this gave it a whole minute of silence. It was too good to be true, wasn't it? Tojo, what is this? She said with a rather tired howl. Whatever it is, whatever this is, it's not. Everything's perfect. You need there be any more obscene language? There's fucking none. Here. Kyoko nearly poked through the paper with her finger. What? We took off her glasses and squinted at her scribble. What is wrong? This is literally a slur. What? Everyone calls them that. It is still a slur. Fuck off. Alright, no, that's it. You don't have to read further then. You would take back her sheets with their guilty or playful look on her face. You'll find words today, and in the evening, you'll edit this plan with me. Kimiko's clearly tired today. Relax, kitty kid. I've already arranged it. We'll take care of everything with this nerd here. Nerd? You said that with Eddie, looking at me, as if we really had arranged something. But Kimiko, on the contrary, looked very intently at me. I immediately realized that you were weird. Are you seriously gonna do this with her? No. We didn't arrange anything, no. Where no means yes. Where no means no. Although in general, the point does not change much. The point is, you'll come with me because I invited you. You didn't invite me. You really are a political corpse. Did I say something offensive? Was she offended at all? Okay, I'm done listening now. Anyways, see you this evening. I can look for artists. Kimiko turned to the most benevolent person in the world. Right. The Koya was nowhere to be found. The human mask quickly fell off. That orange sister, the last the best. I'm watching, Kimiko. Why are you all so worthless? Kimiko stormed down to the corridor and slammed the door in anger. Yui spat in my direction and also left. Well, I didn't feel like it anyways. From under the far table emerged a ginger chap with 2 happy eyes. My dear Koya. Koya was almost out, but noticed that we were still in the room and dove back under the desk again. You all so wonderful. You all so cool. I picked up the easel and put the canvases back. The works are completely destroyed. Pretty. I'm not gonna pressure you or anything. By this, I mean is that you can get out. Okay. Hello. Oh, hello. After some time, the uncharacteristically energetic Erico came to see us. Has Kimiko-san already left? Did you talk to Quinn? Quinn is Quinn. Erico even grabbed my hand. He goes to the desk. It's me. She spoke to her as if she were a child. Come on. Can't be so far away, didn't you? Here we go. Some combination of fear and guilt on her face. Or is that her usual face? Did Kimiko-san talk to her? Did Kimiko-san talk to her? I mean, yeah, they talked about everything. Well, didn't really, yo yourselves here. That's enough. Erico exhaled quickly. Today we are watching a movie, right? Oh, right. Yeah. Great. Let's go. I've already organized everything. We went to the library. Isn't there a better place? Hello, Gio. Where is our favorite writer? I don't know who you're talking about, but you should be nearby. She's been talking about you all morning. But maybe it's like time when... That's enough. Gio put her in a bowl of chips, popped them into her mouth, and licked her fingers and took a tap. Erica stared at her, and her lips twitched nervously. You should stop eating so much junk food. You'll gain even more weight with your sedentary lifestyle. I remember times when you took exercises. Jill looked up with some pity and took another handful of chips. I like my new ass. Echo turned to exhale nervously. Turned back and smiled. I am so happy for you. Yo, Chio, give me a napkin. Oh, you're already here. I received your note, Princess. I thought it was some kind of scam. Is it really so disgusting to see me? Not at all. I've just been very busy. It's not like I live on the next floor. Yes, you know people who work are tired of being too welcome these days. People like you don't work. I saw Erica clicking her fist so hard that she tore like thighs. Her voice remained cloying. I work a lot. I'm flattered that my good think myself doesn't show this. You know, I've been talking as long as I'm not. Marseille. Pardon, piss my face. Erica tore her tights at the second thigh. Anyway, threw her leg over the closet, lifted her skirt, and also take care of herself. Alright, don't dare detain you any longer. He was doing nothing behind her and opened her palm at Erica. Erica was looking at someone like her. But the napkin was full of sex feet from the trash can. Everybody was shaking. What? Wash your hands. Never! Oh, we're so gentle. Put the money on the table. Wash your hands. Never! Is that an order? Yo-Yo had already sensed the confrontation. Now she won't budge. Stop. Wait. Okay. What's wrong? I was just joking. Shit. Where do people wash their hands here? At least one of the three sinks in your toilet should be like. My toilet? I'll be right back. He had picked up her bride and left. Chio, please give me a napkin. Here you go. Not even 15 seconds had passed and she returned. Done! You extended her hands again. Water was dripping from it. Eriko rubbed the napkin over the back of Yui's hand and sniffed it. Did you wash your hands without soap? Where the fuck am I gonna get soap in the toilet? Eriko went to the trash, took Yui's piece, tore a napkin, tore papers through a napkin to not touch it, and threw it into the bin. She then opened her handbag and took out soap. They even carry soap with themselves. She passed it to Yui, who looked like she was seeing it for the first time. Which is quite possible. We agreed on money. Present. Don't even think about giving it back. Yui sniffed the stove. It smelled strong. So strong that I could even sense it standing a few steps away from her. Please wash your hands again. Okay. Looks like even she wants to smell nice. Eriko waited for the even stunned silence for a few more seconds till she heard the door open somewhere in the corridor. Then she went over to her bag, took out some hand sanitizer, sanitized both hands, then took some cream and applied to her skin. And apparently, she also pulled out face cream and gently sprayed it under her eyes. She almost closed the door when she suddenly turned to us and smiled. I looked at Koya, but she was staring somewhere out the window. I looked at Chuyu, but she was staring somewhere at her tablet. Communication! I came over to the jar of creams and put some parts to his face. The scream turned to reality. Eriko shook her face. Then Eriko looked at me and smiled. I'm on it. Do what you want. I would have pretend I don't like it. I leaned towards her, closed my eyes, and Eriko touched my face with her hands with the cold cream. A bit embarrassing to say, but it was incredibly pleasant. I don't remember the last time I was touched so gently. It only lasted a few seconds, but when Eriko finished, I was still standing with my eyes closed, hoping that she would continue. Enough is enough. There's no need to put too much of it. You should shave more often and more carefully. Also, have a rest. Also, you have tired eyes. Rest when you can. I was looking at you with some kind of envy. Eriko had even smeared her face too, and she didn't even move. She was just watching anime on her tablet. Eriko glanced at us, clearly kind of work. We smelled good now. I didn't even know that my own face could feel so pleasant. The time we waited for Yuri was a suspicious 10 minutes. I'm guessing she couldn't figure out how the soap works. Imagine she could. Yo! Yuri stumbled towards us, completely wet, water dripping from her hair. Her chest was visible through the wet shirt, and her feet sloshed in her thoroughly soaked shoes. And she all smelled of soap. Yuri spread her arms, turned around in front of Eriko. She smiled, almost laughed. It was a very different smile from all the previous ones. Well, maybe you could fit some clothes, you too? Enough for today. We already made dizzying progress. Oh wow, the princess is happy. It's something new. Maybe I could be forgiven. Forgiven? Well, you know what happened last year. That's enough. I've never been so offended by you. I'm not vindictive. I've never been offended by you. I'm not vindictive. What a stupid lie. I'm not really vindictive, and I actually forgot what happened there. You wrung out her hair like a towel, leaving a puddle on the floor. Anyway, what about the money? Eriko took out 2 fresh bills from her impressively thick wallet. Are these dollars? You glanced at me and crumpled up the money, tucking it under her belt. Well, that's it. The mansion is at your disposal. Do what you want, touch what you want. You can't make it any worse. And I'll get to work on implementing the assets. Yuri smirked and left. Did we just pay her to leave the library? I did. Trust me, this is the best option. It's remarkable how entirely this revolutioner is. And what happened with you two last year? Nothing. Movie! Erica clapped and went behind the shelves. Slick. She took out a projector from there and a MacBook for backpack. The projector was not cheap. The projector was also not cheap. I'll be afraid to store it here. Erica tore down several of the many extremist flags on the wall, revealing a white canvas behind them. I showed maximum involvement and usefulness by placing the projector on its own box. Erica smiled sweetly, then replaced the box with a small table. I'm useless! Then we arranged chairs. There were only 3 of us, but for some reason Erica arranged enough chairs for a small cinema room. Closed the curtains, turned off the lights, and in response to any attempts to speak, Erica just with her fingers from her mouth. It's like we really are in a movie theater. Well, Quay didn't try to talk at all. I swear she could too. Out the window, even after we closed it with the curtains, until Erica turned her towards the screen. Erica barely whispered as she came very close to us. What will be your preferences? Ouch. That's a difficult question. I don't know, isn't it always a little scary to talk about your preferences? FNAF movie? FNAF movie? FNAF movie? Well, no, it appeals specifically to the Inquirer, not to me. There was an easy way out. Okay. Well, what's your preferences? Okay, naive attempt, I admit. I haven't seen many movies. I can't think of anything. I can't say anything specific. FNAF movie. Wonderful. They have the perfect movie for us. But apparently the lack of the answer was the correct option. Erica was asking out of politeness. Familiar with the Saw franchise? Let's play a game. I heard about it. I don't remember watching it. Blood and guts. Oh, how I wish I could be you right now. The compliment could be printed on paper and hung on the wall. I love the movie. The first 3 parts I must watch. I would already like to start with the first one, but we have so little time. The second and third films are already much more ambitious. Will we watch your films about death again? Erica was so enthusiastic this game. The screen with her eyes. Touchpad was her fingers. Suddenly she froze and looked at Koya, very offended. First of all, these are not films about death. These are films about life. Films about the fact that you can only truly live through suffering. And without suffering and sacrifice, people do not realize the value of life. A message that could be very helpful to some. Oh wow, someone was really sure. Like philosophy or something. Erica even stomped lightly. It's a bit funny, she's clearly talking about Koyu, but she doesn't understand anything about at all. Secondly, you had the chance to... if you're liking... Hey Erica, can we watch the FNAF movie, please? I did. I meant film. It's not my liking. Anyways, Saw 3 is our choice. Theonostic shared Koya's skepticism towards humor movies. The presence of some deep meaning was a revelation to me. I thought that horror was even somewhat childish genre, using cheap tricks such as jump scares to manipulate the audience's emotions. I don't remember the last time I watched a film like that. It was probably before 9. Okay, now see torn pieces of the human body. Now seeing the torn pieces of the human body has become really disturbing. I shifted my chair, myself feeling uncomfortable. I ran a hand through my hair as if I looked away from the makeshift screen. I hoped with whom I could share my uncomfortable emotions. There was no one around. Erica was completely absorbed in the movie, looking at the characters' physical interest with some kind of delight, especially women. And Koyo, I had hoped, would tremble in fear or cry. She watched the movie completely devoid of interest and emotion. Her gaze was empty. I felt no empathy from her towards the movie or myself. I stretched my hands for some reason, which wasn't sensitive. very competent film. I'm really feeling unwell. Okay, and the main plot revolves around a loving couple. And there's a dead car accident. I need some fresh air. I'll be right back. I dash out into the road, swallowing cool air. Naomi? I ran to the mutilated body in his clothes. Remind me very much of my beloved. Like someone's evil caricature of her face had all the signs of Naomi, but on her crushed skull, they were randomly out of place. The position of her legs are unnatural. Her feet had slipped out of her shoes. Her arms lay twisted. The most disgusting thing is the movement. There were small wounds in her body, or perhaps it was just my imagination. Since the muscles in her face were still twitching, as if her fingers were still moving. Perhaps it just appeared that because of the rain and tears of the bright headlights of the car's surroundings. I did not know why I was crying, because I sure knew it wasn't my Naomi. And I got on the bus and left. My Naomi is here at the crushed skull.